Good morning. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. I think I forgot it a few times, y'all. Because, I don't know, I feel like, do I have to introduce myself to you? But I'm trying to grow my channel and there's new people, so yes. Anyway, everyone's welcome here at the Cove. And yeah, I need to have a chat. I need to have a check-in and a think through, I guess. But y'all, first coffee. I'm having like a little, hold on, this side's better. A little proper coffee cup, nice big old one. My coffee maker is working awesome. I mean, it has a tiny bit of noise, but nothing, yeah. I'm just a little hyper vigilant about it. Now I can't tell you. Now I want to bring one of those things and clean that coffee thing at work. I don't have it too much at work. You guys. It's 8 o'clock. I've been up for like an hour puttering around. And, you know, I got those, oh, you guys haven't posted it yet. I'll post that today, the Trader Joe's. But they have new cat treats. And, you know, I mean, that's the first time I've seen that kind of thing. Anyway, I thought, okay, I can try it. I can return it. It's not a big deal. So anyway, they have been rejected. I put 3 by her food thing, thinking, you know, in the middle of the night when she's hungry, she would maybe try them. No such thing. So it will be being returned. And Beverly has informed me that my last, my gray top was terrible to have on a YouTube channel. To have holes in it. You know, it's one of my absolute favorite. I've had that thing so long. And what it says on the front is like a heart, like a glitter heart, or like with blinged a little bit. And it says love and then yourself. And I bought that ages ago. And I'll tell you what, it was like one of my first tops that said that. And I actually felt strange wearing it. I actually felt like who are you to love yourself, honestly? And I mean, we're talking 20 years ago. 18 years ago. And I was thinking about that when I put it on, like, wow, what a difference 20 years makes. But I have on some of my cute. I got these a couple years ago from Walmart. You know, they got the Laura Petrie kind of Dick Van Dyke vibe going on. And they have short shorts with them. I have another pair that are black with piping on it. So cute. It tastes so good. But yeah, let's do a little show and tell before I start yapping. So again, here's some more of my coffee staining. I can't tell. I know y'all are gonna think like, oh my God, some of you, that is trash. What are you doing? Oh no, you guys. Okay. And all this is like serendipitous, right? What I was thinking is I want to find some of my dye droppers, y'all, and start messing around with color. Anyway, so these were double dipped. And I mean, it just, y'all, it makes such a difference. I gotta find some more of this. I tell you what, makes me happy. This one did pretty better. All the others were pretty fragile. Like this one, I don't know, this one ended up. So you know what? I'm not looking for pristine or I wouldn't be doing this, right? Now this poor thing, nah, it's too much. So what I need to do with this is like bring the tea bag here with coffee in it and then stain it that way. Again, these really white background, even that, oh, look at that. It's just, you know, and what's fun for me is if I start thinking, oh, I saw someone else do it and theirs was like, okay, this is serendipitous, right? They could not do theirs twice again the same way. It smells really good too. Yeah. So that is I have some cooking right now. But yeah, so I enjoyed having a little outside time with you guys last night. It was just so beautiful. I was shocked. The air was just lovely and it wasn't humid. It was just felt like fresh air for the first time in a while. So something else I want to share with y'all. Like we'll have like show and tell. I always love show and tell. I am, and the word obsessed, I go through obsessions, in case you haven't figured that out yet. It's just how my brain is. It's just how I am. I try to focus it on good things. But so this is these scratch pads, right? And I think I got like, it came, I don't know, it was Temu. And it comes with a little scratcher. Now the Dollar Tree sells this stuff sometimes. I'm sure Walmart and Amazon, but Temu, y'all. So this was like my therapy for quite a while. You know, and you just, let me see if I can do this backwards. So I can't tell you. And then what I might start doing is just making circles on it. Sometimes you can get a really cool lip. Look. You guys, I love this thing. You gotta be careful because all this black will float down. But they come in sizes, and let's see. Now this one I took most of it off, so this is what it looks like underneath. So I was working at a project where you can make your own. So I'm going to try that this summer. So you plop down different color, and then you put a black, you let it dry really well, and then you put a black acrylic on it. Y'all, please subscribe, like, comment, and hit the bell. Y'all I know a lot of you hit the bell and get all notifications. Apparently that's a big old deal. So if you want to pass it forward today, and the world is chaotic and messy and downright horrible, you want to do something kind, not just for me, but any YouTuber you're following works so hard. Hit the like, make a quick comment, thumbs up, heart emoji, thumbs down, it's all good. And definitely hit the bell and have it all turned on. And if you're someone who, I don't have a Google account, honestly, it's easy to get a Google account, and it's not a huge invasion of your privacy than anything else you got going on is, right? And actually Gmail account is kind of cool. I'm actually migrating everything over from my Comcast to that because I'm not happy with Comcast. Oh my gosh. Some days doesn't coffee just... I mean, when I lay in bed, sometimes I don't want to get up. I'm like, yeah, but go have some coffee. So this just, I can't tell you how this makes me happy. It's Zen for me, right? Like it's a moment. It's meditation. It's taking me away from my thinking brain. And this, I had a book, and I was just looking at the things in the book and copying them. And I filled this whole thing up. Isn't that cute? This was just... And if you Google like scratch art imagery, it'll give you all kinds of fun things to look at. And also some of them come with stencils. I got some of those too. I'm gonna try a way to incorporate. And y'all, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. Okay, hold on. So what I'm trying to do is work on my thumbnails, right? Which is what y'all got, you know, those of you who are my true blues, you're gonna follow me and look at whatever. So I'm trying to, which I am extremely appreciative of, y'all. But what I'm trying to do is make, you know, thumbnails that maybe will draw someone in. And, but it takes time to learn all that. And I still, you know, even editing, I mean, I don't have like an hour to look at myself and fix this and that, but I would like to sometimes where I say the wrong thing or, you know, I don't know. But so the thumbnails, but anyway, I need to take pictures of things, you know, because you can't take it from the video, which is a shame. And sometimes y'all, they pull the worst pictures. So they give you 3 choices that they have picked for you, and then you can upload one of your own. So I just took a picture of that, and then I try to, you know, do something in. I use Pitch Stick, which is what I always use. I mean, I need to use Canva, but I'm not there yet. And what I need to do is really spend some time with Canva on my own. Now that my iPad's kaputs, it's really annoying. Like if I can't obviously watch like art tutorials and watch that kind of thing, but listening to things is okay, but I can't begin to cope with that right now. So other thing I wanted to show you guys. So you think you're not creative, right? Hey, I'm not creative like you. Somebody said this to me at work. I brought in my book, you know, to show as I was having a bad time. Look how juicy. So, and I'm going to start a new one today with you guys. So I'm like, you know what? Creativity is, it's It's also like beauty, right? Like, you know, some people have very narrow ideas of beauty, right? Like I call it junior high syndrome where, you know, and in my junior high, you had to be super thin. And I was I was big girl, not overweight, but really just kind of luscious now when I look back. And you had to have straight hair, or you had to have fair hair that flipped out. And if you didn't have the hair, that wasn't happening. If you got curly girl hair, people, I mean, just think through that time, people trying to alter themselves to look like what the media tells you the norm is. Yuck. So, but it's kind of like that. So if you get the feeling, well, I'm not beautiful, or, you know, yeah, I'm not Monet. I may be a little more Andy Warhol, but you know what I mean? It's like, I'm really questioning my thoughts. Like that time in line, I was getting flowers and I said to the Trader Joe's cashier, you know, I'm not really good at flower arranging. And she's like, who told you that? Somebody told you that. That's a lie. She said, whatever you do and you enjoy it, that's perfect. There's no, who are you comparing? You know, oh my God. Oh, like one of those God moment, angel moments, right? Where someone really, I mean, yeah. So, you know, I've been at my library a long time and I have amazing, amazing customers. And like I said, I went through a period where I really didn't enjoy my job. Hate might be the better word. And, you know, I started reading, praying, meditating, and really the answer was get to know everyone, know their names, engage. And you know what? That's my personality anyway, but you know, if I get into really deep depression, and I'm telling you, I had like a 2-year really deep depression. I was 125 pounds heavier than I am right now. So it affects you, and obviously more than your physical health, your mental, your spiritual, everything. So I just started really learning people's names. Back then my memory was super good, and it's going to be super good again, I've decided. And yeah, so it changed how I felt. It really brought me, you know, and you just have, like I said, these moments. Like you can have a minute conversation with someone in a grocery store and it feels so full, right? And you can talk to someone you know, you kind of are a friend with, and it doesn't, you know, I mean, you know the difference. So anyway, one of my longtime customers comes in. She hadn't seen me. She's like, oh my God, you're here. Because she'd been in, and sometimes we're in the back or in the brand, you know, doing stuff. So we started talking, like, and I, you know, the news, and I was talking about Instagram and how I had to unfollow stuff, and I can't. I'm someone who, you know, you do this, right? So you don't want to look, but you're peeking, right? I'm that person. So I just can't have that crap on my phone. I am refusing to look at Instagram or YouTube or anything first in the morning. It's very hard because I want to see your guys' comments immediately, but I'm giving myself the luxury of waking up, thinking, you know, feeling, that kind of thing. I really, truly am working on this. This is a big deal for me. Actually, I think it's the key to having mental health and physical health and freedom within my choices, basically. So, and then she's like, you know, I mean, the world is awful. It's so terrible. It's, you know, basically like the good old days are gone. I'm like, you know, think about it. When were the good old days? Let's think. We were shooting babies in there, right? I mean, slavery, which is, by the way, since the beginning of time and will always go on until the end of time because we do not evolve. I said, you know, in the Bible, either Cain killed Abel or Abel killed Cain. I'm not a Bible aficionado by any sense. But, you know, I'm like, the world was born in violence. And the Crusades, the Romans, y'all, yeah, think about this. I was watching something, I don't watch usually a lot on the Romans because it upsets me, but it was something, and then they segued to the Colosseum. I think it was about architecture and how you build things, something like that. Something innocuous, but can you, I mean, go Google the Colosseum and how many people it held. And it would be packed, women, men, children, to watch men fight to the death, to watch animals fight to the death, to see an animal or a man, I mean, and other horrible, terrible things. I think they used to have public killings for criminals, stuff like that. People packed, they jam-packed it. I'd be the one at home, I'm sure, even Roman time, like, you know, and even like sports games, and, you know, it didn't happen all the time, but yeah, sometimes there's vicious fights. So anyway, there were no good old times, right? But what there always has been, good people doing good things and helping, putting their neck out, willing to die to help other people for, you know, the right reasons. So that was my little revolution, was just, I wanted everyone coming in, and you can't do it for everyone. Some people don't, you know, they're just not interested, and that's fine. You know, they come in, they do their thing, they leave. I might, you know, wave the hand. That's it. And then other people have little chats, and, you know, so it's just, it's a thing. But anyway, where am I? Oh yeah, creativity. But you see, I popped back pretty quick. The gluten will be leaving my body and leaving, and my brain's going to come still clear again. That's what I've decided. I'm going to start feeding it and helping it. But anyway, so I was thinking about the art and creativity, and I've always sort of been a collage artist, cutting things, putting things together. My mom was a magazine person, always had magazines, you know, that kind of thing. And but I think, you know, because I was chunky and a little bit awkward at parts of my life, no, and I don't know, I didn't get the encouragement in that. It's not like my mom, yeah, my mom is just not that kind of person. My dad, I was 17. My dad, you know, also had his ideas of how I should be. So, yeah, it's all complicated, right? It's kind of stuff you get to duke out when you're old. But what's interesting is I have worked through all this with my family, my mom and dad. And, you know, you can do that in spirit. That's a whole nother conversation. And like I said, when I went to Arizona, and I took an art class, beginning drawing class at University of Arizona, and everyone had to take it, right, to move on. So if you were a fabulous artist, you had to take Drawing 101. And it was painful. And I've talked about that before, but there was a guy that always found something truly that he liked about my art, not just trying to pat me on the back, but really, oh my God, days he wasn't there, y'all. But anyway, the teacher really didn't like me. And I mean, I think at the end she came around and she said some really important things to me that helped me. But at the time, it just, you know, everything can keep you contained, right? So, but it was in me. It's just in me. So, also, you know, my YouTube channel is creative. I mean, that's why I want to learn more, like doing thumbnails and adding fun little touches and that kind of thing. But it's a different kind of creativity, but it occupies my mind, which is awesome. So there's a book called The Artist's Way, A Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. So by Julia Cameron, y'all. This thing has been around 1992. So this first edition, 1992. I don't care what it is, right? Whatever it is, just living creative life, just in how you dress, how you want to do your home. It doesn't, I don't know, how you put your bags away, whatever. Creativity is not something you don't have. Now, can I do an oil painting of a family? No, I don't want to, right? But I suppose if that was my thing, I would start practicing. Maybe in 20 years, I could come up with something. But for me, that's not what interests me. So whatever it is, you guys, it's truly every single person's creative. It's just we were told we weren't, or you're not great at art, or whatever. It's such nonsense. Really nonsense. So somebody anyway said to me, oh, I'm not creative like that. And like, well, have you ever sat down and tried? No, because I'm not creative like that. I'm like, well, how do you know unless you try, right? But she didn't want to, and that's fine. But anyway, so there's 3 components. 1, morning pages. You get up, you do stream of conscious writing, 3 pages. You don't go back and look at it. You don't worry about grammar. You don't worry about spelling. You don't worry about anything, right? It's dumping what's in your head on paper. And I don't care who you are and what your situation is. Doing that every day will change your life. And why I stop is really fascinating to me. I think there's a little resistance of like moving to the other side, which we will talk about another time. But if you do that, I don't care who you are, where you're at. We're all people. We all hear terrible things. Do like a mind dump. It can be this. you can, as you get junk mail, you can save those pages. And what I kind of do sometimes is write over it. So I'll do 3 pages on the same page. I'll do that sometimes just 'cause I like to look at it. And I mean, the ugly stuff comes out. The ugly that you don't even know what's going on. And the more you do it, I can't explain it. And of course, it's a different journey for everyone, but it will change you in some way. It will change you 100%. So I suggest everyone do it. There is, everyone has a pen. Everyone, if you don't have to run to the Dollar Tree, Walmart and get a cute notebook, but just the scrap paper, just the thing you're gonna, recycle, just save them all. And that is a perfect thing to do, right? And you can shred them, whatever you want to do. It's really no purpose other than to get stuff out of your head and into the page. And if you're anything remotely like me, it's very important to have like a little mini brain dump. And when I'm really in the groove, I'll do it in the afternoon. Like if I start to have a bad day for whatever reason, and a bad day is how I'm thinking about myself, I think, and how I'm talking to myself. And everyone's, you're going to run into people who are difficult. That's just humanity, right? But how do you use that when it brings something up in you? Do you examine it? Do you blame them? Or do you think, hey, yeah, what's this person I'll never see again or whatever, but it's brought something out in me that was there from before. And that is a perfect time just to brain dump. And you will get somewhere. And of course, journaling to learn about yourself is a whole nother thing. And that's important too. I tend not to do it so much. This is like my journaling and group therapy, y'all. Thank you. A little bit of group therapy in the morning. And then the second thing is walk every day. Y'all, walk every day. And I just, I'm not worried about why I'm not walking. I'm just going to start walking. And she doesn't really say how long you need to walk. But just walk, right? Get outside and walk. And then the third one is artist dates, right? So the artist date is you do something solely for creativity to fill your well up. So let's say you think your well is almost closed or boarded up. It's gonna take some time to get that. But even a boarded up one, you throw water on it, stuff's gonna seep down, right? And that can be anything, right? It could be me rummaging around my art stuff. It could be getting a coloring book and just coloring. It could be walking around Dollar Tree, taking pictures of things that I think I could use in my art. You don't have to buy stuff. It could be walking through your main street. It could be getting a coffee, sitting out and people watching, right? It could be a nature walk where you're looking for different shapes, right? Different textures. Whatever it is for you, we have to think of creativity different, I think, like shift it. And so what's funny is, there's a lot going on. I'm releasing a lot. There's a lot of changes coming. And I, thinking about my art and making time for it, for this particular paper art, I was fighting like, well, you're probably not as good as you think. And I thought, what? What? I'm like, shut up. I can't say. I'm saying shut up. My father doesn't like that, y'all. So anyway, I just had to sit down and play. So for me, just not thinking about, like in my latest book, you know what? I want to have hundreds of these. So when I die, Zachy and Carrie are going to figure out what the hell we're going to do all with this. So like this, I'm trying too hard, right? I'm trying too hard. So I'm like not allowed to look at that page anymore, right? This, I'm just throwing things down. Maybe I'll put a quote. Maybe I'll put a picture. I don't know. It's not the point, right? And I think I want to get another empty book and just do the painting techniques again. Just throwing color down. Okay, so those are your tools, right? So you got your morning pages, your walking, and your artist date. You just call it an artist date. It could be dancing in your kitchen. It could be, but it's about intention, right? Like I'm going to have an artist date. I'm going to sit and listen to some of my favorite songs or classical music, or I'm going to watch something about creativity, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's about claiming that as your artist date. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you. So this is hysterical. I have notes stuck everywhere. So iron shirt, sheets, paper dolls, dishes, pick up books, Kenny, screen door lights in front of garage, in garage. Still, that list needs to be done. Let's see, electric bill, automatic. Check, I did that. Passport, I don't have a passport. And I really want to get one. I'm determined in case somebody wants to whisk me away for the weekend to Europe, I can go. I need to order pictures from Snapfish of Angela, which I want to send to people. I got to change my cable, y'all. I can't talk about it. And I have money in my Fitbit account, which I'm going to bring into my regular account. So, note to self. Color allows us to create and to express ourselves, our taste, and our personal style. Art is mind and heart and touch. So, what I've done with my book, y'all, look at this little note from my friend's daughter, Jill, who's the mother of the young man, Wyatt, that I sent the Captain America stuff to. So, let's see. And here is Phenomenal Woman, Maya Angelou. You know, and this is a good place. I tuck things in books. I love this song. I just love this. Because I am a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. So what I've done is Beverly is probably having a bad day. It's a bad wrote, because you are loved by the universe and all others. So I started, this is my book. You can do what you want with your book. But for me, writing stuff down, so I started just highlighting stuff. And, whoops, another treasure. Writing the book, y'all. This is like a creative book, right? Why can't you write in it? Why can't you use colors? Now, some people, I suppose, are going to freak out and could not do that for all the tea in China or all the coffee in Starbucks. Look at this. This is a page. I love page-a-day calendars, you guys. So, and these are ones I wanted to draw. But what's interesting, it was called Endangered Pleasures, and I found it one year, and I gave one to Angela, and we loved it. We would talk about it. It's just so cool. You know, it's always like that. You find something you love, and then it's discontinued, or they don't do it again. And it's so much what we're told, like, well, you have to replace it. You have to do this. Well, you know, I mean, gosh. Oh. Okay, so show and tell is over. So it's my day off, and I have all kinds of plans. As of this minute, I am heading to Walmart, Dollar Tree, Post Office, and Costco. So I was watching different hauls. Got my list. I woke up this morning. I need some food. I thought, this doesn't feel okay. Like, yeah, you want to go, but I don't feel like this is okay. Like, something's not right. We're not clear. We're not, and then my mind's like, well, let's just go by McDonald's. We can have one Egg McMuffin. You just take off the top of the bun. That's not a big deal. And just have a Sprite. You haven't had one. You guys, so I'm going to say this. I'm really determined, unless I'm having Chinese food, not to have Sprite. So in my, at work, I was going to get a sparkling water, and there was a Sprite, and my reaction was like, oh, thank God there's a Sprite. And I caught myself thinking, I thought, really? Really? Oh, thank God there's these horrible toxins that you can put in your body to make you feel crappy. I did not have it that day, which was yesterday. But I caught myself thinking, and I thought, you know, I'm not super tired or anything, which is nice, again. But I thought, you know, why don't we not go today? Yes, my day off. I'm going to the post office. And I thought, now, okay, we went to Costco. I want to get the face cream. And then I saw they have a steamer on sale, or there, I don't know, like under $40. And I thought to myself, okay, well, all right. Okay, I have hard water. So things turn white. So I thought, you're going to have to use filtered water for this. Okay, well, we'll just buy a couple things. Okay. Well, then where are you storing this thing? Your drawers are pretty full. Your cabinets are pretty full. And I thought, you know, Tracy, you have a perfectly good ironing board and iron. I used to love to iron. And I thought, you know, why don't we use what we have? And down the road, maybe Christmas, you can ask for a steamer, knowing that you're going to have to use distilled water, filtered water. And I thought, wow, okay, that sounds good. And then do you watch The Deal guy? Probably do. He's got like millions and millions of followers. He says, head number one, there's a steamer that Tracy from the Mermaid Code must buy today. I love him. But he always does like taste tests of this stuff. I'm like, oh, lemon cake, little lemon cakes? Huh. Beverly and I we could share one. It's just a little gluten. And then I'll take him to work. I thought, how many days are you without gluten? And Beverly, Beverly doesn't need this. And then get shared at work, but it's at work, you're gonna wanna pick at it. So I thought, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. And there was something else, like, okay, let's all sleep on this. So this morning I'm thinking, okay, I'm not getting the steamer, and I am definitely not getting any cakey stuff. If I want to bring something to work, I have stuff here to make. And I thought, okay, I think we can do that. I really do want to get the face thing, and I want to check on their stuff for indigestion, because they really have good prices there. But other than that, there is not really, you know, I thought, well, I've been really craving crab, and they have really good crab meat. It's expensive, and I thought, but today's not the day. You know, you can have some, but today's not the day. And when you rather have real crabs, I went on and looked at this place, but it's market value, right? So I got to call and find out and get like 6 crabs, and, you know. But anyway, you know, for me, it's not going automatic. Like, just go, okay, that's what we're doing, and zoom out. It's like taking a minute to think of my thinking without judging my thinking. Because the minute I start judging, I shut down. And then whatever that really, I don't know what it is. That part of me that just doesn't want to hear it. Of course I can have that. What are you talking about? So to listen to all of this going on, you know, so I'm really proud of myself, because I really would like to go walk around Walmart and Dollar Tree. But not today. That's it. And then Crafty Girl was showing supplies. And I'm like, you know, I really don't like pencil boxes from the Dollar Tree. They don't work well. They really don't. And I'm not buying that for kids. And most calendars, I'm not really going to buy calendars. I don't hang up a calendar anymore. I got my new calendar, Page a Day calendar, my one calendar. I will buy a new Page a Day calendar, you know, when it gets close to Christmas or after Christmas. So that's where I am. I feel pretty good about it. So for now, I'm going to make myself a little breakfast and get some eggs going. And you know, I think before I would do like, what a loser. Why you're trying to eat gluten? You said you didn't want it. But you know, judging that, of course I want gluten. Of course that's of course I want cookies and candy and all that. But I'm like, you know, we want to feel good. Let's just calm all down. We're not judging anyone. Yeah, it's okay that you want it, but we're just going to choose not to have it today. That's all. Not forever. Not, you know, honestly, I think there was a TV show, like a sitcom called like In Kim's Head or something. And they had all these 5 different characters. It was very funny, but yeah. All different sides of ourselves, right? Like Elizabeth Gilbert wrote a book called Big Magic, which I love. And, you know, it was kind of like you got all these in the car, but you're driving the car, right? They're not driving the car. You're driving the car. And they can say, well, let's stop here. Or let's do that. Well, okay, no, that's not on the plan. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. But I feel like there's a subtle shift going on. I mean, the garage is Herculean for me and huge. It is. It's a huge thing for me, and very good thing. And like, yeah, you know, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm like, yeah, but look what you did in the garage. That was insanely overwhelming. But look what you did, you know. Yeah. So the agenda today is a little breakfast. I'm spending a little time at my art table. And then I am going to head out to the post office, and I'm going to pop in Costco. Nothing from the food court because it's mostly carbohydrates. Mark and Sue and I might do something from the food court one time. And then Saturday or Sunday, we're going to do taste tests. I'll be having a little bit of gluten that day. But, you know, day at a time. Day at a time. So I think partly too is I need to have more food to eat. So that's what I want to check in with you guys later. I'm going to make a food plan. I really want to pick like, well, I think I'm going to make some tuna fish. Got this, y'all, that I haven't posted it. I got to post it. I'm going to write a note because honestly it goes in and out, and that's okay. Y'all, it's all good. Post my Trader Joe's. See, what I do is I want to make a picture and then, yeah, anyway. So, and I think I might run by there tomorrow, but they have, like I tried pesto. You have to see what I think of it, but they had a lemon pesto that's new. You guys, if you see it, grab it. So good. Oh my God. So good. So I want to start using that up. I need to buy one for Beverly to try. Oh my God, guys, excellent. So I thought, oh, and tuna fish, you guys. And I want to start bulking up, like have some, what I do need to buy is more I want to make hummus, but I got to buy tahini. And that's like a whole list for the, you guys, I literally just had this thing out here. So I need to get some, but I can get all that from Trader Joe's. I'm not going to go wild with the chickpeas. I'm going to look. I think I have 2 cans. But Beverly made the most amazing salad and really yummy. And I have enough for that for lunch today. But she took chickpeas and then I guess she soaked them in lemon juice. I don't have to ask her what she did. So I thought, okay, I could add some chickpeas, you know, besides, and then do the lemon tahini, maybe a drop of mayonnaise. I don't even know if I'm going to need that. And then again, nice big old lettuce cup. Ooh. Or I also saw people cutting up peppers and filling them in with tuna fish and eating like that. So tuna fish is on my agenda. So then I'm like, I want to look at Costco. Do they sell that Wild Planet tuna? I'm going to do that today and see if they have that. See what the prices is. Because I was going to check Walmart and see compared to Trader Joe's. But yeah, so that's a thing. But I have enough tuna right now. I had chickpeas right now. But I need to get tahini. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm looking at the Walmart.com. Okay. Yeah, we'll just like look and see what other stuff they have. I'm like, oh, no, I don't feel like that's what we're going to do. So I got to check my meat. I have my half smokes, y'all. I'm going to be eating my half smokes. I got those. I want to see the chicken situation. I know, I have a hamburger. So I'm going to make some taco meat. And then I think like, I'm not used to adding like beans and stuff like that to things, but that will make it last longer and fill me up and good protein. So I will probably throw some pinto beans, black beans, something in that, the chickpeas and a tuna fish. And I also want to do chickpeas in the air fryer, right? Like you put taco season or whatever you have. God knows I have enough season. So those are some of the thoughts I have. I need to clean my refrigerator out. I got some cantaloupe cut from Trader Joe's. I took a bite and I thought, this doesn't taste right. And I took a couple more bites. I'm like, trying to force myself to eat this. I'm like, no. And the next day, inside of my mouth, we're swollen. So I threw it out and I have my thing. I'm returning that, y'all. Don't think I'm not. But I'm not sure cut fruit. So I want to get a cantaloupe and cut it. So far, the cut watermelon I've had has been pretty good. So, but Doohickey, Beverly, gave me an apple. And I saw this thing where they sliced it, like they cored it and sliced it thinly. And then different things, like put a little peanut butter or almond butter, a little, like maybe sprinkled nuts. Apparently walnuts are the best thing for you guys. Not the hugest fan, but you know what? So that is a good snack. And yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm very proud of myself because you know what? I just want to go. Like get up, get going. Not the best for me. Yeah, I thought this is all about paying attention to yourself more so than what the outcome is, right? It's all about catching that thinking and think, oh, okay, well, what did we want to do? What was the ultimate? Trying to remember that in these hasty moments, right? I want to feel better. And is that going to help me feel better? I'm not sure it will. So, school supplies are just coming out, and I have the whole month of July to bring them to the food bank. So we'll see. Maybe Saturday I'll get up and go. I would like the Dollar Tree near the Walmart is not my favorite. So I'd rather go to one of the bigger ones. That's my favorite. And, especially since I won't be there again for a while. Hold on. And what I'm thinking is, y'all, the Halloween stuff comes. I love my Halloween. But I thought what I would do is, some of the stuff I'm seeing now, I am just not interested right now in little tchotchke things. I have enough. But, so yeah, I'm thinking what I might do is, do a box of my Halloween a day or every couple of days, go through and see what I have. And that might satisfy me. I could, y'all, even put them on a shelf, pretend like I'm at the Dollar Tree and put them in my bag. Whatever it is that, sometimes it just has to be in a fun, playful way for me, because it's just the dramas that come up from childhood. And, my parents never would want to hurt me, never. And you think, God, how do kids survive really terrible parents that don't give a crap? I bless all of you. I don't know how. But sometimes when I'm coming across people who are really mean-spirited or really, I just think, what happened? Like, when somebody's driving and like a maniac and cutting you off and does no regard to their life or anybody else's life, I think, what happened? Like, who told them they had no value, right? You okay? Here comes girlfriend. See, I couldn't call her. You say hi. Say, my mom's table is so messy. You got plenty of places to lay. Don't act like you don't. Yeah, okay, hold on. Oh, you're good. There we are. See? Hi, say hi. Everyone wants to see Miss Clara. She likes being on this table. She likes being in the thick of everything. And Clara don't want me out shopping today. She goes, an hour sounds about right. Huh? But we are going to the post office. I'm excited. Somebody sent me something. Anyway, y'all, so those are my thoughts. That's today. And I'm so glad you're here for this process. It helps me so much. And when I find myself not wanting to share something, I think, you're in full judgment of yourself and you're reflecting on them that they're going to judge you. And some people are going to judge you. That's fine. Why are you judging yourself, right? I mean, it's such a habit, but to love myself through that is the key. I'm shocked, right? It's not about restrictive diets or keeping your house perfectly clean or not buying anything. Really, it's about how you handle yourself and how are you. Like I've seen different behavior in stores where a kid is having a full down meltdown and the parents are like, either shut up or, I'll make you cry. I'll give you something to cry about. Or there's people who reason like they're thinking adults. And there's people like, come on, let's go home. You need a nap. You need some food. Let's go. So how do you want to treat yourself? Which one of those do you want to be, right? I want to be the one that listens like, okay, I think, putting the child first, right? Because it's crying because it's tired, it's hungry, it's maybe overstimulated in stores. There was one mother once I wanted to tap. I said, your child might have neurodivergent brain. And this is quite honestly, the lights, the music, just the energies in stores sometimes are overwhelming for me because I'm an empath. And, I think these poor little kids are reacting to something. They're not trying to ruin your day or make your life harder. But, to take myself and be that crying child. And how am I going to parent myself, right? So anyway, those are my thoughts. These are my thoughts. So thank you guys again. You mean a lot. I am going to post Trader Joe's today. And we'll check in later and think about food planning. I'm going to get some ideas out. And then see, I'm going to stop buying the salad kits unless it's like a complete emergency. I'm going to eat a hamburger and a salad kit will do. Because of the dressing, so toxic. It tastes so good. Jesus. So I'm going to, and I got to be careful because if I buy too much lettuce stuff to have choices, then I'm not real interested in it. So I'm going to try to keep to a romaine, and like spinach or mixed greens, something like that. Yeah. Oh, maybe a smoothie today, y'all. Smoothie. Clara, should we have a smoothie today? That sounds yummy, doesn't it? Yeah. Clara says yum. All right, guys, you take care. I'll see you soon. And again, it really does matter to like and comment. Even likes are good, I guess. I don't know. But watching is everything. And if you can't, you can't. But even not just for me, just think of all the YouTubers. It's such hard work. It is. I love it. Would do it if not one person will. Yeah, maybe if no one was watching, but it really makes a difference. And it's, again, you're watching TV, just have your phone with you. Open it up. It probably park right up to what you're watching and hit like or make a comment. But yeah, so you guys take care and I'll see you this afternoon.